The 15th of June, Rabbi Levitt, Gemora.
Have the note we need to read Rashi. My Ikla Memar. My Ikla Memar. Okay. My Ikla Memar. Not really sure where it's going to altogether. My Ikla Memar. What we were talking about? We were talking about a what were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about a get shikra. That was our last main subject. Get shikra. Because we saw that the halacha in regard to a get shikra is that if it was found in the shuk, if the owner of the eved is moda that he gave a star shikra, we give it back to the eved. But if he's not moda, we do not give it back to anybody. So Gemora said, 1 second, how could he give it back to the eved himself? Maybe he's going to use it improperly if it was a predated document. And we said, oh, that's it's not a question according to one Mando Amar that says it's a schus for the Eved to go out l'cherus. As we say in that case, the witnesses with their signature, they retain that schus and they give it over to the Eved. So he's got it already from the time of the signing of the document, even if the document's not given until 6 months later. But according to the Mandoma, who says that it is a chov for an Eved to go out to Cherus, he no longer can eat truma. He no longer can be married to a shivcha kananis. So then on that we said Ma'ikla Meimar. Then the edim that sign on the star shikhr, we can't say the principle of zachan adam shelo b'fanav because it's not a schus. So if so, then we should have the problem that the Gemora mentioned. Okay, that's that, and now we go to Rashi. My ikla meimar. Phil, where's my ikla meimar? Oh yeah. So my ikla meimar is.
I found it.
Got it.
My ikla, yeah. The hashta. But now, Leka Lamemar, you're not able to say a dove chatomov, witnesses with their signatures. Is that the Zovin?
No, there's actually a correction over here I have. Okay. Let's see. It says the word should be Zachin. You're right.
Zachin. Well, he merits it.
Yeah, the word in our Gemara reads Chavin, but the correct word should be Zachin. We cannot say that the Edim are with their signature Zachin low.
They with Edims with the signatures don't let him get it. You can't say that. The aim, and then I guess that's Zachim again.
No, here it's correct.
Here it's Chavim.
Yeah.
Wait, Chav is a chov.
Right.
There's a debt for a person. shelo before him, that one wasn't done before, that wasn't done before him.
Right. So Rashi's explaining the mechanics of the signing of this Shtar Shikra. We're saying it was a predated document, meaning that it was written and signed in Nisan, I guess, but it wasn't actually given to the Eved. Even though it was given to the Eved, but it was not given, perhaps, we're saying, until 6 months later. So then you got he's going to use that against the law to get property that he's not entitled to. So the Gemora said that's only going to be a question according to the Mandomer that says that it's a merit that we're conferring on the Eved that he now becomes a Ben Chorin. But according to there is a Mando Omar who says that no, it's a liability for the Eved to be given his freedom. And so according to that Mando Omar, we can't say the principle of Zachin Lodom Shelo B'Fanov, that a merit can be conferred upon an individual even not in his presence. And what are we referring to? Referring to the writing of the Shtar Shikra that was signed by the witnesses. We said that when the witnesses sign on the document, they in effect are their signature amounts to a receiving and a guarding of the merit that is for the individual on behalf of whom the get was written. So in this case, we can't say that there was any merit that was conferred upon this Eved, because we're talking according to the Manda Omar, who says that it's not a merit for him to become a free man. And so therefore, according to that Manda Omar, the Gemora is saying, Michael Meimar, what can we say? We now got a problem that the get is really only effective conferring his rights as a Ben Chorin 6 months later, and he's going to go and take advantage of this from the time of the date of the get that it was written. Okay. So the Gemora answers, and we go to Lud to read the answer. Mitraf.
Okay, let's see. Where is it?
This is the first wide line on the page, which is about 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 lines up from the bottom. The first word in the line is lecherus.
Lecherus.
What are you trying to say? Which one?
Lecherus.
We're on Yud Tes Amid Aleph, 19a, and we're all the way on the bottom of the page, just I think 9 lines from the bottom, very bottom of the page, and we're looking at the line which the first word in the line is lecherus.
Deki asi lemitrach.
No, we're not there.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, that's it. Think so.
What? Oh, Deki asi lemitrach. You're saying that? Oh, you're reading on after my.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. This is, in other words, the question was Michael and Maymar. What is there to say? It sounds like we got a problem over here. What are we going to do?
Okay.
It says we got a solution to this problem.
Okay, so because when the slave will come to take the property from the purchaser, Amrinan lay, we say to him, Asi Ra'aya Amos Mata Shichror Lidach. Prove when the bill of emancipation came into your hand. So once he's got to prove it, then we don't worry that there's going to be a mistake.
Yeah, what does he have to prove? What does he have to bring a right to?
Exactly when he was given the bill of emancipation.
Right.
In case
so when
it's a different date from what's on the document.
Right. Right. So he's going to have the burden of proof. We're not going to assume that just because the document says a date, that he was given that document written in the document. And to buy property for himself. Okay. Okay. Good. Now we got another case, Daidaki. So, want to keep reading, Lou?
Yeah. Dayatiki me tana kule. So this is wills and gift documents from our Mishnah. Tana Rabbanan, the rabbis taught in the Brisa. Ezu hi dayatiki. What is this dayatiki? Da tehe the maykar the maykam the lios. This will shall be valid and enduring.
Oh, so we're calling it a will.
That's in the English.
And the Gemora is explaining it's like a notricon, an acronym.
Yeah,
it stands for the
da this to high shall be let me come valid the yos and enduring.
Okay.
Transactions are not normally valid unless a kinyan is performed. However, a sickbed will is an exception to this rule. For the rabbis decreed that the instructions of a seriously ill person take effect upon his wait, where's this continue? Let's see. Upon his death. Even if no formal kinyan was performed. Accordingly, the will need not be handed over to its beneficiary for it to take effect. It is valid and enduring, even though no formal kinyan has been performed, according to Rashi. I guess I took the wind out of your sails, Phil.
Yeah, well, let's want to see where the Rashi says that same thing or not. There is the da tehe lemikam. That's the phrase you were talking about. That there is that it should be it should be good. Star, this star, Yelakum, should be established. Uliyot, and it should be forever, should continue to be. I lost my place on the word again, Leo. The call in all a katubo of what's written within it. Because of the words, a shifche merah, that's what means somebody on his, according to the words of somebody, someone who's on his deathbed, chavim, or like a chov, ukamosarim, and it's like it's transferred.
Kiksubim kumasurin domi.
It's written. It's like written ketuvim, not chovim. It's written, and it's transferred. Demay, it's considered.
Okay, so this is the klal when it comes to right. This person is a shchiv meira. So divrei shchiv meira, even the words that he speaks out, even before anything is written down. The rule is kiksuvim. It's as though they've been already written down, ukumasurin, and given over to the recipient. Dummy. They're compared to a regular document that's been signed and delivered to the recipient. So what could be more compelling than that in terms of his intent to give? Okay. So that's what the daidaki is. And this is mentioned, by the way, in the Mishnah. If you're wondering, what are we talking about this daidaki for? This is one of the things that we say. The Mishnah says on Yud Ches, Amid Aleph, Matzah gitei nashim v'shikhrei badim, daidiki matana v'shovrim, harei zeh lo yaksir. We don't give them back if they were found. Shani Omer, because I say, kasubin hayu v'nimlach aleihem shelo litnam. Because I say, I guess the Tana of the Mishnah says that true, that maybe they were written, but maybe the person changed his mind and decided that he's not going to want to give this document to the recipient. Okay. Wow. Okay, so let's see what the Gemora says. So we are up to the words of the Gemora. The Tana Rabbanan, Ezahi Daitiki, Dotehe Lemekam Bulios. So we're up to She'im Mace.
She'im Mace Nechasav Liploni. Its effect is that if the benefactor dies of his illness, his property passes to so-and-so.
Excuse me.
Okay. No Rashi yet. Or this
Matana.
Word, matana, yeah.
A gift document. Kol shekasuv bo me hayom ula achar misa. Any document in which a clause is written stipulating that the gift is to take effect from today and after the benefactor's death.
Does that mean we expect him to die today?
Matana kol shekasuv bo me'ayom ula'achar misa. What do the words mean? It's written in the document. He's giving, let's say he's giving a present to somebody, and it says in the document, kol shekasuv bo, everything that's written in this document that is being given, mehayom, it should be effective. The gift should be effective. Mehayom ula achar misa, from today and after misa, meaning of the one who's giving. So we got a Rashi over here on the Dibur Maska Matana and also Mehayom La'achar Misa.
Matana, that it's a gift. Matana Bari, it's a gift of a well person. Aim to he. This is it. All shakatubo, everything that's written in it. As opposed to somebody, it's a different thing. As opposed to the shif. This is a well person who writes the gift, a matana to somebody.
Right. So in other words, to contrast the two, we said about the daidaki. That's the he's giving it, and he's it looks like it's possible that he's going to pass away from whatever it is that he's undergoing right now. But right now he's alive. So in that case, even if it hasn't been written up, even if it hasn't been given over, just his oral declaration of giving is it's regarded as though it's regarded as being a done deal. We carry it out. But now we're talking about the matana of a bori, talking about a matana of a healthy person. Okay. So what's the deal with that? So now we're going to go and see what's the language in this document. Kol shekasabo, whatever. If the following thing is written in the document, then we're going to see what the halacha is on that. So it's written in the document mehayom la'achar misa, from today and after misa. Says Rashi.
Rashi mehayom. From today and after his death, Guf Hakarka, the main body of his land is a quiet flow for him. Min Hayom, from today. The Ein owed Rashut, and he no longer has the permissibility L'mokram, tell them. And to give it, ula harisha, and to inherit it, the hapero, and the fruit of the land, eino ochal, cannot be eaten, kol yemei chayav, all the days of his life. Ela rather la'achamita, only after his death will that be permitted.
Okay, so let's what's going on over here? Somebody writes a document, and he's a bori. We're saying it's not the declaration of a shchiv meira, and he's of sound mind and body, and he writes the document. I hereby give Black Acre to Ploni mehayom ula'achar misa. So these are two contradictory expressions, if you think about it. Me'ayom means from today he got it. And lachamisa means only after the death of the one who's giving it. So make your mind up. Is it talking? Is the gift being given now, or is it only being given after misa? So Rashi divides it into two. He says in regard to this that the document says mehayom, that's referring to the goof of the karka. In other words, the actual ownership of the property itself. In terms of being able to sell it to somebody else, he can't do it. In terms of being able to give it to somebody else, he can't do it. In terms of being able to bequeath it, put it in his will to somebody else, he can't do it. Why? Because it's already been acquired. The goof of the karka has already been acquired by this person, Ploni, that he gave it to in this document here. What does it mean, la'achar misa? So the peros, the revenues, the profits that are generated by this property, that will not go to Ploni yet. That will all go to the person that is giving the property away or selling it, whatever it is that he's doing with it. But if he uses these words, he retains the right to the revenues and the profits of the property until his death. And only afterwards, la'achar misa, then even the profits and the revenues will go to Ploni. Okay. So that's that. Oh, so then we're up to Alma in the Gemora. And I'm not sure if we should, if this word Alma is commentators seem to have an issue with this word. The Rif says we should say Ella. Ella diksivbo. Okay, let's try that. I mean, according to that, it sounds like it'd be a kasha what's being said. Where's the kasha in the Gemara? Just said matana kol shekosef bo me'ayom la'achar misa. Okay, let's try to go forge ahead in the Gemara over here. Roy, you want to read?
Okay, so do I read what I can see here? Or I'll read what I can see here. Alma, well, I'll say that. Alma e kasiva machayom ulaacha meisa u dekone. Only when the text of a document includes a clause which states that the gift is to take effect from today and after death does a beneficiary indeed acquire ownership of the gift. But if the text of the document does not include this clause and the gift is intended to take effect immediately, the beneficiary does not acquire ownership of the gift. Can it be true that a gift document that is to take effect immediately is not valid? The Gemora explains that the Brisa, which requires a gift document to include this clause, does not refer to an ordinary gift, but rather to a specific type of gift. Do I go on?
No, I think you've gone very far already. Let's see. What on earth are we talking about over here now? Not sure what they're saying here. We said that there's such a thing. The Brisa said that what's a daidaki, and we said, and then we said, what's a matana? And then we said this questionable word alma, whether it's there, whether it's not there. But iksiva me'ayom la'achar misa hudakani. If it's written in the document, me'ayom la'achar misa, then he acquires. V'lo, but if it's not written that, lo kani, he won't acquire. So what's wrong? Maybe Rashi speaks out what the Gemora's question is. Yeah, we have a Rashi over here. V'lo lo kani. Let's see how Rashi explains the Gemora's question.
Let's see keep finding where it was. Lo kani. If so, if not, he doesn't acquire it. Bitmia, it's a surprising thing. Kol shechein, all the more so, the im yehiv le guf, in the body and the payros. In Ma'akshav, from now, the kani tafi, that acquiring it would be good.
Kani tfei, all the more so that he would acquire it. Stamatanas. Oh, now he talks about a shchib meira now. Stamat shchib meira lo kanyalo. Elila achamisa. Masmisa, who it's aveya. It's only on account of his anticipated passing is he making this bequeathment. Okay, pretty unclear if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether the Gemora seems to be asking a question on the on what we said about the impending death will or command or whatever, and contrasting it, the din of that compared to the din what we say in the next case of the matana, of the gift of a healthy person. Then unless it says mayom, unless it says from today that there'll be an acquisition, it won't work at all. But if it doesn't say that, so then it won't work. So if so, then how do we understand how it works in the case of a matnas shchiv meira? It by definition it only is supposed to take an effect upon the death of the giver, and at that point it's too late. Okay, we'll see Bez Hashem tomorrow. Clarify what exactly is the problem.
Good. Take care.
Okay, all the best, everybody.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
Everybody have a wonderful day. Bye, Phil. Bye, Roy, and bye, Lou.
Yep. Stay safe.